Yeah, so I'm going to help you out on this. There is no separation of church and state in the Constitution. Okay? That was actually in a letter one of the founding fathers wrote. The First Amendment speaks to religion, and what it says is Congress cannot establish a religion. And the reason that was important to the founding fathers is they had seen what had happened in England when they went back and forth between the Church of England and Catholicism with the rulers. And religion was used as an excuse to lock up, strip people of titles of their land, execute people, etc. So they didn't want the government to be able to use religion to force its citizens to do anything or as an excuse to persecute them. It's followed by, they shall also make no laws preventing us from practicing our religion. And that means religion, not Christianity, Hindu, Muslim, atheist, Buddhist. Any religion you believe, the government cannot stop you from practicing. And here's why both of those are completely irrelevant to the case that they're talking about here. Because while as a business, you cannot discriminate against somebody that is your employee. So if I'm a Muslim and my coworker is a Christian, you cannot promote them and give them raises simply based on the fact that they practice a different religion. And you cannot fire me simply based on the fact that I practice Islam, and you may not like that. And the reason is that interferes with my right to life and liberty, and that's persecution. Also, the government cannot treat people differently because of religion. They cannot tax me more as a Buddhist than they decide to tax someone who is a Christian. Those things are discrimination because they prevent someone from being able to pursue life and liberty, right? But me, as an individual citizen, if I say as a Muslim, I don't want to do business with Christians or atheists, I don't have to. Because individual citizens, and this is really ugly and nobody's going to like it, they're allowed to discriminate. We don't have to associate with people we don't want to. We are allowed to hate anybody we want. And so if I were a black business owner and the Klan came in and said, hey, we want y'all to make us some signs so we can march around here and talk about how much we hate y'all, as a black business owner, I can discriminate and say, no, as an individual, I don't agree with that. And the reason I can is because there are other places they can go and spend their money. So this has nothing to do with separation of church and state, which doesn't exist in the Constitution, and it has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with the individual liberties of a citizen saying, I don't want to work with a certain group of people. Now, me personally, if I knew a business was doing that, I wouldn't work with them and I wouldn't give them my money. And that's my decision to do as a citizen. But again, not separation of church and state, nothing to do with religion. And as individual citizens, I know we don't like this, but we do have the ability to discriminate. I had a conversation with a woman last night who explained to me why she hates everybody who's a Republican. That's discrimination. But she's allowed to as an individual. She's just not allowed to fire me for it, not promote me for it, and not give me raises if I deserve them. Let me know if you got any more questions. Have a great day.